key to your success in life is going to rely on how productive you can be, how much output you can put out. And I don't mean put out like your mama be doing. I mean how much productivity you can put out in the world. And in this video, I'm going to show you how 2026 can be your most productive year ever. We're going to really ramp up your productivity. We're going to turn it up to 11. And if you can't watch this video to the end because you're so goddamn distracted, then there probably ain't no hope for you. This year is going to be another year where you set all these big plans and big goals and you done quit by Martin Luther King's birthday. That wasn't his dream, brother. His dream was for all of us to be successful. No matter what your color is, you can be successful and some white women every once in a while. That was part of the dream, man. It's time to take advantage. So most people are not really lazy. They're just unfocused. They're disorganized. They're lying to themselves about how little control they have over their lives. The average person has so much potential, but they never bring it to the surface. I mean, even motherfuckers who I see who are like big fat losers, they have tons of potential. I built several multi-8-figure businesses. I made millions of dollars, got in amazing shape, loving relationship, great relationship with my son as well. But I'm not better than anyone. I just learned how to harness productivity and deploy it against my goals. And that's what I want to show you in this video. The reason you're not as productive as you want to be is not necessarily because you lack motivation. It's really your attention, right? So most people spend their days, instead of creating, they spend their days on motherfucking notifications, emails, texts, social media, YouTube, bunch of other bullshit. And their attention and time is constantly being hijacked by other things that feel important, but they don't produce anything. They're busy, but not effective. And the way you're gonna fix that is with what I'm calling the 4-hour rule. And here's how the 4-hour rule works. First, you need to pick a main goal. Whatever your main goal is for 2026. You can have other goals, but you need to have one main goal. And the way you pick your goal is you ask yourself, what goal, if I accomplish it, would make every other goal in my life easier or unnecessary? Now, let me save you some time. That goal is going to revolve around getting money, because money makes everything else easier or unnecessary. You want to get in great shape? Hey, it's better to have money. You can afford the best foods, you can afford the best trainers, afford the best health cares, go to the best gyms that aren't all crowded. You got money, you can send your kids to the best schools so they can get the best education. You can move them out of the hood and into a good neighborhood where they're safe, they have a more loving environment. Money makes everything easier. Fuck what you heard, right? So it should be a financial goal. And that financial goal could be you want to make more money at work, or you want to start another business, or make more money in your current business. The main goal should revolve around your finances. And then what you want to do is ask yourself, what's the main thing that if I accomplished it would make it easier for me to make money? And you figure out what that task is, and you want to spend 4 hours a day working on that. 4 hours a day, every day, 7 days a week. Now, they don't have to be 4 consecutive hours, but they need to be 4 hours a day where you're working on it. So if you have a business, then maybe you want to spend 4 hours working on marketing. Or if you're in sales, you want to spend 4 hours following up with leads or prospecting. 4 hours a day. This is non-negotiable. I got this idea from a book I read maybe 13 years ago. There's a book called The One Thing. At the time he wrote the book, he was worth about a few $100 million. Now he might be closer to a billionaire. Basically said the same thing I'm saying. That's basically the whole book. You need to be doing that too. They don't have to be 4 consecutive hours, but it needs to be 4 hours. So the way you can do that is 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the afternoon, 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour later in the mid-afternoon, 2 hours at night. Whatever you got going on, you have to plan it out. You may be thinking, hey, I ain't got that kind of time. I got work and I got school or I got kids. Shut up, bitch. Everybody got that shit. I mean, you have to do some math in order to make this work. Here's how you can find the time to spend 4 hours a day working on your main goal. Every week, there are 168 hours in every week. Let's say you sleep 8 hours a night. That's going to equal 56 hours per week. Let's say you have a job right now, right? You have a regular job, 9 to 5, right? Or school, but we'll just say work, 40 hours a week. And let's say you work out an hour a day. I'm being generous. You motherfuckers is fat. We know it, but I'm being super generous for your fat ass. You work out 7 hours a week, an hour a day. That's going to leave you with about 103 hours left. Let's say You spend time fucking grooming and eating. Let's give you 2 hours a day to fucking shit, shower, shave, and eat some food. So let's give you 14 hours a week, right? Let's say you're commuting. Yeah, I gotta commute, man. You spend an hour a day commuting. Hey, if your commute is more than an hour a day, you need to move. Nobody told your dumb ass to get a fucking job 2 hours away from where you live, man. Knock it off. I'm gonna give you an hour a day. If it's anything more than that, you need to move. So I'll give you 5 hours on that. That's another 19 hours. If we subtract that, 160, we're left with 46 hours per week you work. The reason most people feel like they don't have not enough time is because they're not planning it right. There's 46 hours left. If you spent 4 hours a day on your work, that's 28 hours. Still 18 hours to fucking bullshit. Spend that time doing whatever the fuck you want, but you need to spend at least 28 hours a week working on your main goal. So here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna start planning every hour of every day in your calendar. Bruce Lee once said, if you love life, don't waste time. Because time is what life is made of. You motherfuckers are wasting time. You gotta plan every hour of every day in your calendar, and what's gonna happen is you're gonna squeeze way more productivity out of your life. And you'll get those 4 hours a day that you need to spend on your goals. Here's what my calendar looks like. As you can see, every hour of every day is accounted for. I'm never bullshitting, you know what I'm saying? Never wasting time. Not only will you be more productive, but something else is gonna happen when you start planning every hour of every day. Almost all your bad habits will just magically go away. I stopped drinking and smoking weed about 11 years ago, and I didn't make no big declaration. I didn't have to do 75 hard or make a big fucking ceremony out the shit. It happened on accident because I started planning every hour of every day in my calendar. And guess what? I didn't put Call of Duty weed smoking sessions in the fucking calendar, right? My calendar was filled with things that would help me get closer to my goals. It had been like 6 months or something. I was like, oh shit, I haven't had a drink so 6 months, and I didn't even miss it because I've been so busy with accomplishment. So that's gonna happen to you. If you're trying to get rid of any bad habits, start planning every hour of every day with productivity, and that shit'll go away. That's actually easier than saying, oh man, I'm going to just abstain from this shit. And you sit around twiddling your thumbs, trying not to fucking goon or get high. But if you out doing shit, you won't even have time for gooning no more. Unless, of course, goon is really important to you and it's something that like you want to prioritize, then you can put that in your calendar. You still have 18 hours a day. You can fill that with 18 hours of gooning if you want. But what's most important, what you need to put in this calendar is your 4 hours. They don't have to be the same time every day. They just need to be every day where you're working on your main goal. What's important though is when you're working on this goal, it has to be deep work. The work needs to be uninterrupted. No phone unless you have to work on your phone. But a lot of times when I'm doing my deep work, when I'm working on my 4 hours a day on something, I'll put my phone in the bathroom. I just work on my main goal for those 4 hours. No interruptions. It's very important. You got to work uninterrupted. And this way I stay locked in on what I'm trying to do. This is the most important part of my day. 4 hours I dedicate to my main goal. And if you do this, I'm telling you, man, everything else will work out. What should you be working on? Well, it depends on what your goal is, but what we don't want to do is bullshit work, right? So a lot of times people would do fucking fake work. Fake work includes, but is not limited to, answering emails, organizing folders and documents, reading books. Reading books, I have nothing against reading books. It just doesn't count as your fucking work, you know, because you're not publishing anything. You're not out here moving in the world. You just fucking learning. That's good. There's a time for learning, and there's also a time for fucking action. Consuming podcasts or watching YouTube videos. Again, watch YouTube videos, especially mine. Watch all of mine. Matter of fact, like this one and subscribe to it because you don't want to miss mine. Watching my videos is not what you need to be doing on those 4 hours. If you want to, you can fill up that whole 18 hours with watching my content. There's thousands of videos, man. You'll be better off as a result. Other fake work includes, but is not limited to, tweaking fucking logos, refreshing analytics, and just all types of bullshit like that. This is procrastination dressed up as responsibility. It's easy to say you're working when you're doing that bullshit because that shit is fun. It's passive. Oh man, I can do all this other shit. But you're not doing things that will really move the needle. And you want to work at one thing at a time, single task. This is not the time to multitask. You multitask when you're doing shit that's not important. This is the most important thing you're going to be doing these 4 hours. Multitasking is a lie. Research consistently shows that switching tasks destroys efficiency and increases error rates. You'll be out here fucking up. Every interruption forces your brain to reorientate itself. It costs you time and mental energy. Even brief distractions can derail your whole goddamn momentum. Now, here's what this looks like in practice. When the system is dialed in, productivity looks unfair. I'm telling you, when you really start dialing in and working 4 hours each day on real work to accomplish your goals, you'll be making progress within month 1. 90 days, everybody will be able to see the progress you're making. And if you do this for a whole year, I promise you, will make more progress this year, 2026, than you did all of 2025. I'm gonna just tell you what my shit looks like. I decided that this year, my number 1 goal is to grow my social media. And you might be like, oh, Brandon, what do you mean grow your social media? You got 1 million YouTube followers, 1 million Instagram followers. You out here balling and shot calling. Yeah, man, but there's more levels. For me, that looks like during that 4 hours is I'm researching content ideas. I'm writing scripts for either YouTube videos or Instagram reels, YouTube shorts, shit of that nature. Or I'm actually creating the content. I'm sitting in front of the camera filming this shit, planning and filming ads that I'm gonna be running on social media and launching and optimizing ad campaigns. That's my one thing for 2026. Because more eyeballs on my content, everything else easier for all my businesses. It may be different than you, right? If you're a salesperson, it may be 4 hours a day of prospecting and following up with leads. Like imagine if you did that. You think you can book your calendar full of sales calls if you spend 4 hours a day prospecting? Yeah, of course you could. If you're an online trainer, it may be content. I teach people how to grow their online fitness businesses in one of my companies. That's what we do, right? And that's gonna get you more leads and bring in more sales. Real quick, if you want to learn how to grow your online fitness business, I got a free ebook that'll show you how to make your first 5K as an online trainer, and it'll let you know what you need to be working on for these 4 hours. The link is in the description. Go ahead and download that book now. But it may be different for whatever your goals are, right? You have to figure that out. Because here's the thing, man, you don't need more time. You got more time. You just need more focus. You need to use your calendar. You need to know what your main goal is, and you need to protect 4 hours a day. It just takes 4 hours a day of working on your goals. And if you do this consistently, your results will be so good that this time next year, people will assume that you joined the Illuminati. Real quick, if any of y'all got Illuminati tickets, maybe some membership cards, trial memberships, I also have a video about how to set up your calendar and plan your day so you actually know how to plan every hour, every day. Go check out that video right now, all right?